Hey, what's going on, everyone? I know it's been a good while, but I just found this out maybe like 30, 40 minutes ago. As you can tell by the title, Jaylon Smith has been released. He is no longer on the Cowboys roster anymore. Um, like I said in my description, unexpected, yes, but surprising, no. But to be honest, I didn't think he was doing that horribly. At least he was doing better than last year compared to what Mike Nolan did with him. But still, um, yeah. Apparently, I guess he was going to be owed money next year. It's also kind of a cap move, in all honesty, but because he was going to be owed $7.2 million. I mean, there's no question about it. Jaylon Smith's play has definitely declined since 2018, and like I said before, I think honestly, looking back, we should have given that money to Byron Jones. He would be here. Diggs would be here. We'd be shutting people down in that secondary. So yeah, I have no idea who is going to come up here and maybe discuss this. I know that my Cowboys family will probably definitely going to be having a discussion on this at some point in their stream. So, but if anyone wants to come in and chime in their thoughts, feel free. I'm down for that. I mean, I guess the writing was definitely on the wall for sure, but I'll just say this: Dan Quinn, he definitely is having a great influence on this defense for sure. No doubt about it. This is almost starting to remind me back in the good old days of Jimmy Johnson. If a player was not performing to his standard and was not performing like he should, guess what? Jimmy Johnson would cut him. He'd go bye-bye. And just like this, for example, there was a guy who struggled with asthma, and basically, like Aikman said, Jimmy Johnson directed that player to the asthma field, which means he was cut. He was bye-bye. So, yeah. And give me a second. I'll be back. So, yeah. I really like how Dan Quinn has really taken over as a defensive coordinator. The one weak link I would say would probably be Brown, Anthony Brown. I mean, even though he did decent for the most part in that Panthers game, he could be next, and so could D Law, I would say, especially since he's out for 6 weeks, 6 to 8 weeks. Might not be. He definitely won't be coming back till after the bye. Hey Sam, what's going on? Did you want to come in? I'll leave it up to you. Sorry, I was going to get ready to send you a link if you wanted to come in. Strangely enough, I have 0 people watching. So that could be wrong. That could be accurate. I don't know. But yeah, Jaylon Smith is no longer a Cowboy anymore. I keep hearing a lot of people in the division are Giants, Eagles, even the Redskins are saying, sign the guy, sign the guy. I don't know if they would want to, because here's the thing. I've seen where apparently I'm shocked that the opposing quarterbacks didn't really go after Jaylon Smith. And he doesn't know how to fill a gap, and I guess I can see why that maybe he was gone, but he was at least tackling better to an extent. I remember he made a pretty good stop in that Tampa game. I'm trying to remember what else he did that maybe stood out to me for whenever I saw him play. So yeah, it is what it is. Okay. In the middle of okay, I'll send you the link. I understand if you got stuff going on. I know Mosh was talking about this. Oh, by the way, from what I understood, they also tried to trade Jaylon Smith too, but apparently no one wanted to take on his contract. Let me go figure out I know his contract was like 4 or 5 years for $69 million. I mean, he was coming off a decent 2018 season, but I still don't think it was worth signing him to that much money. I think Jerry just did it out of spite because of that horrific injury that he suffered back in 2015. So let me see if I can find it. Sorry if it's making noise. But one thing is for sure, there'll be no more swiping. No more swiping. Let me go check and see if anyone's trying to come in. No, not yet. It says this he's still on there, but that should change pretty soon. How much did he sign for? Okay, it wasn't $69 million, but it was a 5-year, $64 million contract extension with $35 million guaranteed. Yeah, it's quite a bit for a linebacker who is basically on one good foot. So, yeah. Hey, Sam.
What's up, Scotty?
Oh, nothing.
Hear me?
Go ahead.
What you thought? So what's going on with the Cowboys right now?
They cut. It's on my title. Cowboys cut Jaylon Smith.
Oh, one of our used-to-be players?
Yeah, linebacker.
As of now?
Probably an hour ago or so, I guess. Maybe a little bit before that.
Dude, that's crazy. Yeah, this stuff's bound to happen.
Yeah.
So, was it personal or was it more about the money?
Probably a football move and maybe about the money. I know that apparently if he were to get injured, he'd be guaranteed. I don't know let me think about this. I think if he was to get injured next year, he'd be owed money or something like that. And it's probably a football move and a salary cap move. So
I can't blame him if they're just gonna screw him over if he knows he's gonna get injured. At least he has to have a better plan for himself. You know?
Yeah, I mean, he was doing at least he was improving compared to last year. But like I said, his play really fell off after 2018.
Yeah, that happened. Can't blame a guy that knows not his performance is declining. You know, is he some older guy? He's in his 30s?
No, he was still in his 20s. He was actually 26. Believe it or not.
Oh, okay. Now this, yeah. How recent was this injury?
This injury, well, he had this injury going back to I think it was in the Fiesta Bowl back in early 2016. I think. I know it was in 2015. Yeah, he had some kind of injury, but he suffered a knee injury in the first quarter. It was confirmed that it was tears to his ACL and LCL actually. And he underwent a knee surgery on both ligaments. So that's why it took. What's up?
I'm saying I'm not surprised because it's always with these football or basketball athletes for their ACL or some ligament or something's bad with their knee, you know. So it's
yeah,
it's literally the typical athlete.
Yeah, it's typical of the athlete injury. But I see what you're cooking there. I see some carrots. Is it chicken?
Chicken fajitas with bell pepper. I gotta buy more bell peppers and more chicken breast. That's gonna be lunch for work. I'm not even eating that today. I ate a whole box of macaroni and cheese. This was yesterday. This day.
Ah, nice. I had myself some tacos today.
Nice. You make them or you order them?
I got a couple to go, but it was Taco Tuesday, and they used to be cheap. They were actually $1.50 each, but I guess because since the surge of prices, since everything starting to go up, it's now up to It's now $2 per taco now. Normally they're $2.50, but
yeah, that's what you expect from an economy that decides to inflate rather than try to fix their economy. It's like, oh, just produce more money and like really just make it worse. Oh, we'll give the people a higher minimum wage. No, you're just making everything worse.
Yeah.
Just because you get a wage bump doesn't mean the value of the money goes up. There's no point.
Yeah, something else is going to go up.
I mean, if this inflation gets too crazy, where it's affecting me income wise, I'm just gonna escape to freaking Europe, some place where they use euros, because they're keeping up. They're kind of keeping up with their inflation better. Their dollars worth, their currency worth more.
Yeah. Unfortunate.
But to be fair, there is expensive living. Like from what someone told me in Germany, because euros are used in Germany. Whenever she went to the laundromat, it cost €2 to have a load of laundry done, while it costs $2 in America typically, or in the laundromat I go to. So I guess it's more expensive to use their laundromat. It's just a matter of what size of load they can take.
Right. But back on the subject of Jaylon Smith, I mean, it's too bad. I thought there might have been one way to salvage his career is maybe put him on the edge, have him play defensive end instead of Micah Parsons, because he was strictly a linebacker. Jaylon at least had that ability to maybe rush the passer, and maybe you could have found some use for him. Maybe he could have found a new spot that he could have been successful at. But I guess maybe like I said before, Dan Quinn felt differently, and I like how it's not taking. I like how they're holding people accountable for what they're doing, because it seemed like under the Garrett culture that never seems to happen. They'll be like, "Oh, we'll take a look at the film, process it, and just learn to get better." Blah blah blah. Thankfully, the Garrett culture seems to be on the way out. You all right there?
Yeah, I'm alright. I'm just chilling. I don't got much to say on the topic. I don't want to throw us off topic like I did 2 minutes ago.
I understand, but yeah, I understand the prices and the prices are going up. That's why today I actually did a little bit of shopping and got myself some more turkey meat so I can make myself tacos one day. Use the rest of that turkey meat to have a salad. And I bought some more salad mix and jalapenos because it's so cheap. I bought 3 of them and it only cost me like 16 cents. So yeah.
Oh, that's pretty. Yeah, I think you told me earlier about the jalapeno price. Yeah, that's not a bad price.
Yeah.
Typically jalapenos though, like I don't eat them, but like occasionally when I'm with other people, yeah, I'll eat spicier foods or peppers. Bell peppers, that's different. I make myself that for lunch.
Right.
What I'm supposed to do is clean this Tupperware. This is what used to be a yogurt case, but I use that as Tupperware though.
Yeah, I know the feeling. Sometimes it's good to it's not, sometimes reusing certain containers can really help out in the long run. Good to store food in.
Oh yeah, and I do have Tupperware like right here, but I haven't used it. It's been like right here ever since I moved in this house. So I just been saving it for whenever I run out.
Right. I thought I may have had another job opportunity, but then I realized it was just another BS thing. Apparently, some marketing company got a hold of my phone number, and because I looked it up, and I was like, I thought I could be in there for an interview, and I was like, you know what? After finding that out, I was like, I don't know. I hate it when companies like that get a hold of your fucking phone number. Somehow they got a hold of my resume. Fucking assholes.
No, I understand the feeling. I've been thinking about probably just staying with my job for about a year or maybe less than a year. And okay, I'll get another job whenever I know I can drive in the city because I know my driving skill ain't all that. Like I literally just got a car. Speaking of car, I'm actually getting my CV what you call it? CV truck. I'm not sure what it's like. Oh, CV axle.
But CV,
Is
what
that
about CV axle?
um the seat like to the car, which like isn't that part to the car that holds the tires?
Yeah, what is something up with it?
It got damaged whenever I high centered my car. So like I'm pretty much paying like 140, maybe 120, maybe even less if I'm lucky. But like because like like I was backing up and then I backed up into a hill by accident and I drove straight. And this was literally at work, but I'm getting it fixed. Like I just been driving around for a week. And I'm like, okay, I think it's time to get it fixed before the car just like breaks down and it's not drivable and something breaks even worse. That's gonna cost more. So I just rather fix it.
Right. So I got 2 people watching. That's interesting. I'm down to 1. Probably gonna be down to 0, but oh well. I wanted to invite Travis, see what his thoughts are on this.
He's a he's a Cowboys fan, isn't he?
Of course, he always roots for the navy blue and that silver too. We should try changing it to changing the title. Hold on a second. So, how's your day been, Sam?
It's been all right. It was long. I did overtime again,
That's good.
and I'm gonna be trained. Like a little bit after this, I'm gonna play some more of that Zelda game.
Oh yeah, you were playing it. How was that game?
Dude, I love that game. I think it's literally been, I'm not sure, but I think it's literally been every like I was maybe 14 whenever I got serious like into that game. I played Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask, with a different one. That's whenever I was 7.
Yeah. The only time I remember Zelda was on Nintendo, but I honestly never played it a whole lot.
Oh yeah, you weren't at the end of the video, but like at the end of the video, I said that I literally got that game from trash.
For what?
I got that game from the trash,
From
from
the
my
trash.
dumpster. Yes, I'm not even joking, bro. I was just, la 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 la, just having my trash, just walking, and then I see a bunch of green video game cases, and then I'm like, wait a minute, did someone just freaking throw some video games away? And so I'm like, okay, I'm gonna look what's good, look what's trash. Okay, throw that. I don't need that game. Okay, I don't even like even the games that were scratched but were possibly playable. I still grab them just in case they're sellable.
Hey, Felipe. I think it was a great move. You want to know why? Because Jaylon can't run very fast. Smart
But
move.
yeah, like I found a few GameCube games. I found I found The Incredibles. I found Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time, which is also for GameCube, not just 64. Um, I found a Batman game. My brother's actually starting to play that game. He's like, "What? You found this game?" I'm like, "Yeah, I found this shit in the trash." So like he's playing the
So another man's trash is another man's treasure.
Oh yeah, pretty much. No doubt. Because dude, I pretty much saved $50 to $70 not needing to get Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time for GameCube.
This is you said it's GameCube.
Yeah, the Nintendo GameCube, the one like you've seen the video of it. But I don't like. Have you ever seen the GameCube before?
A long time ago, but I never really owned one. I think a friend of mine did have a GameCube at one point, but it was like he had it for like some months, maybe a year. It's been an awfully long time.
The GameCube that I have now, I've had it for
You have had it for how long?
7 years because I bought it when I was 14. I've owned the GameCube before whenever I was 8. That was whenever I started first playing the GameCube. You know, when I started playing Animal Crossing, Spider-Man 2. What else? Donkey Kong Jungle Beat.
Mm-hmm. That must have been fun. That must have been cool.
Oh yeah, I've always been a gamer. But I'm not gonna lie, I did have like a video game addiction, which I'm a lot better now. But if I'm being quite honest, I did go through a phase where I was like addicted to Skyrim. So I just like pretty much like put hours and hours into playing the game, staying up, wake up, go to work, and like. But before I started my new job, my brother still had that addiction, so like I haven't really had the chance to play it. I let him borrow it, but I'm actually getting it this weekend, driving over out of town.
And what's up, Mosh? So, and like you said, that's your lunch tomorrow, right? Yeah, you are cooking. Are we gonna? Yeah. Are you gonna have any tortillas? Or are you gonna eat it like that, pretty much?
Pretty much just like that. What's up, Mosh? Still there. But if I remember, I will take my A1 sauce with me, and I'll like have whatever eating utensil, whether it's silverware or plasticware. Like I hate spending money over at the store when I can like for cooked food whenever I can just make it myself, bring it. I had to cook 3 chicken breasts because two small chicken breasts were not enough to satisfy me. Like I said, I'm dude. Like I can eat. Especially since I'm skinny and I'm lifting weights, I need to eat. You know.
Yeah, you need to consume a lot of protein and some vegetables. Some certain carbs will definitely be a factor as well.
Yeah, and here and there fatty food.
Yeah.
And if it is fatty food, it has to be like nutrient dense. You know, like it can't just be like chips. But yeah, it has a lot of carbs and some protein, but like you won't get sufficient amount of protein. Like if you want a good amount of carbs and protein, like eat a bunch of potatoes. Like I remember, like it was 3 or 4 potatoes, but I mashed all that up, fit all that on one bowl, and I like starting to eat the whole thing.
Nice. So this week we face the 1-3 Giants. We definitely should win that game for sure, but it's a division opponent, so they better not take anyone lightly, especially like I said when they decided to let up in the good bit of the fourth quarter. So
But Giants.
Yeah, well, I can't take credit on that. That's something Mosh came up with.
Oh yeah, like that's what I do hear mom say. Since like TTC football, talk shit on other teams. That's sort of thing.
TTC. Yeah, and we're actually getting some guys back this week. I know that I believe supposedly Neil, and I should be back. Neil was playing linebacker, so him, LVE, probably hopefully Parsons will be playing linebacker. He might still play a little bit of defensive end, but Parsons, he's been a heck of a player for us. Number 11. I don't know if you've seen how he plays, but wish I can show it, but I'm afraid if I show something from the NFL, they might have a shit fit and sorry, oh, you're using this for this is copyright material, this is personal use. So yeah, they'll probably have a shit fit on that. So
yeah, typical YouTube shut you down for trying to just show what's going on.
apparently even some other teams are kind of shocked by us releasing them, but it is what it is. The guy is overpaid and not living up to his contract. And like I said, I wouldn't be surprised if Demarcus Lawrence is next, because like I said, in week 2 of all things, he breaks his fucking foot, and that's very odd that he broke it in practice right into the season. Usually that would happen like in training camp. Shake it, shake it, Sam. Shaking Sam.
I'm freaking exhausted.
You're what?
I'm exhausted.
You're exhausted?
Yeah. Literally got off at work at 5:30. Went to work at like a little bit before 7.
So you got off work at 5:30.
I'm supposed to get out at 3:30, but now because someone didn't do their job because like they're attending to other stuff, which we understand. It's more like crazy stuff that's going on, which is understandable. Like the other workers just food looks good. So thanks, it is good. I make sure that shit's the bomb. Oh yeah, speaking of work though, even one of my freaking coworkers on my first day bringing lunch, because I was like, I don't know if they're gonna give us time to lunch. I don't know if they're gonna have snacks for us. I just brought chicken fajitas and Tupperware. Freaking one of the coworkers went through it. Like he didn't eat all of it, but he ate some. I'm like, and like I went to go look at it. I'm like, what the hell? Someone went through my my chicken fajitas. And then he's like, oh, sorry, those. I'm like, what the fuck, man? Like, dude, that was my freaking fajitas, man. He's like, oh, they're good. I'm like, yeah, they better be fucking good.
Yeah, he better owe you some chicken breast meat or something for getting.
Yeah.
Yeah. If this was outside of work, you might knock him. Well, that probably wouldn't be a good idea. But shit, that's kind of shitty of him to do that.
Well, no, it's kind of stupid, But like, freaking, like, he's this Mexican guy, and like, no, that's not why he's stupid. I'm Mexican too, but like, this guy like barely speak English and all, but like, well, the shit he does at work. He'll cut up meat that he's not supposed to cut up before asking questions. Me, I don't know what. Okay, I don't know all my cuts. So before I do anything, before I slap the labels on, I'm like, wait, what's this meat? Before I do this.
Sorry, what was the last part?
Oh no, like I'm just saying the guy, he doesn't like. Sometimes he just does things without asking and without knowing what he's doing. Such as cutting up meat or just like doing something wrong that he's not supposed to, messing up certain meat. Like doing it a way you're not supposed to do it. That's why I don't do cuts on meat, because I don't know my cuts. I only know a few cuts. Like how there's like different cuts of meat, like a brisket, sirloin, a tenderized top round steak, a bottom, a ribeye, what else? Filet,
Right.
rump roast, chuck roast, shirt steak, flat iron steak, and like there's more, man. Oh yeah, there's also freaking there's dog bones, there's marrow bones, soup bones. What else? Oh yeah, there's the tongue, there's the liver, there's the kidney.
Does that mean you have barbacoa?
What happened?
Does this mean you have barbacoa or something like that?
Barbacoa? What's that?
It's like I think you mentioned it. It's like a ton of something. And Mexicans usually have. I know back in the day they would have barbacoa tacos or something like that, some kind of meat taco.
I heard okay, I never tried the tongue, but I remember I was asking one of my coworkers, like I've eaten liver, which it's not the best, but I assume it's better than kidney, because liver has a funny taste and texture to it, but it doesn't taste bad. Just put a decent amount of seasoning and throw A1 sauce on that. It'll be okay. What else? But the kidney, I haven't tried. The tongue, I've heard it's good. I'm like, is it hard to do? No, it's just another piece of meat. It is pretty good. I'm like, okay, well, whenever I get the chance, I'll try tongue, but I never see it available in my grocery store. The type of meat I bought was chuck roast and rump roast, which are pretty good cuts. I would cut that up and make beef fajitas with that. It's pretty cheap too. It's not too expensive, and compared to other like the brown steak.
Yeah, brown steak. Yeah, I know my mom usually I can't remember which steak she uses. Sometimes she uses a particular one to make chicken fried steak.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And there's the other cuts where there's the New York New York steak. Yeah, New York strip. What else? The porterhouse steak, the T-bone,
ribeye.
Oh yeah, I already said that one, but yeah, there's ribeye, which I never had ribeye. I never had rib. I've had pork rib, but not beef rib. And then, last but not least, ground beef. We always make ground beef. Speaking of which, we actually sold over 1,000 pounds of ground beef today, and I was walking back and forth. I wanted that shit out because I wanted to get to cutting because I knew it was gonna get in the way. While some guy was looking for the ground beef, I knew exactly where it was. I just wanted that freaking ground beef out of that damn.
Right.
But give me a sec. I'm gonna go wash a dish. I need to put my chicken fajitas away, put on the side, and then a bottle of A1 sauce near it. I bought 2 of them, but I'm not gonna buy stuff from the grocery store no more. It's all expensive. And speaking of which, that's the grocery store I actually used to work for. Yeah, me getting my new job is my new is pretty much big F without telling her.
Yeah. I just know that my father always liked having that with the steak. Sometimes I can't remember, he'll either mix that up and he'll mix that up with ketchup, I think. I think he did that a few times, and of course he might throw even some Tabasco sauce in there. Funny. I seem to get 2 people in here and they disappear. Must be some trolls. Dolphin fan here, Mighty Miami. Unmighty Miami. Hey, when are we gonna get? Hey, Travis, come on! You got to be in here. I'd like to hear your thoughts on Jaylon Smith being bye bye. You know. Yeah. But you know what? Life goes on. Jaylon Smith is out of here. He'll get picked up by somebody, I think. And I don't think it'll happen this week unless if some team is very desperate to sign a linebacker. I mean, injuries are a part of the game, unfortunately, but it is what it is. Shit happens. Dolphin fan here, mighty Miami.
I freaking cut myself yesterday.
How?
Like it's not the main part of the job I do, but like if there's nothing else to do, I cut up meat, and so I cut myself. I'm getting better at sharpening a knife, which means higher risk for me. So I wasn't bleeding like freaking crazy, but like there was like a good amount of blood in my glove that like went all over and was making it sick. And like I didn't even notice until I took my glove off. I'm like, what the heck? Either I cut myself or I got bloody by meat, but like the meat's not that bloody with its liquid. I'm like, no, that looks like my blood. Like, watch. I'm not sure if you can see it, but yeah, like the StreamYard's camera isn't all that great. I'm pretty sure, like I showed it, like on my video, it'd be a little better. But yeah,
I'm pretty sure if you get a laptop computer, the camera would be in an improvement. You know,
I don't doubt it.
That's what I would start saving up for, Sam. That way you don't have to drain your phone, drain your phone's energy anytime you join a stream at some point. You know.
Yeah, it's just Wi-Fi costs a lot of money, and I only have so much hotspot, so it's just like, yeah, I got money, but I'm still on a budget. You know, I don't like you know me. Like I'm all about like saving money and stuff.
Trying to be the best economical person that you can be, huh?
Yeah, in basic terms, yeah. See, I am like how to really describe it is I'm hella frivolous. I don't blow my money. I'm very careful about how I spend my money. Like
Yeah.
that's pretty much my life source, what I live off. So like I kind of got no choice.
Yeah, if you were involved with someone, you'd be spending money like crazy, probably, right?
What happened?
If you were involved with someone else, you definitely would be spending a heck of a lot more money, I'd imagine.
Yeah. I mean, I guess so. I mean, if I have kids or something, yeah, that's why I don't want to have kids yet, or I maybe don't even want to have kids at all. Maybe, you know, I'm gonna say I never want kids. No, like it's something I thought about, but like I'm still young, you know.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna get trapped.
I know I'm at
But
the age where supposedly in your 30s you should definitely be considered the family material, but you know what? I'm definitely not in that category, and plus I don't have enough money anyway. I barely have enough money for myself. Because apparently,
I mean, that's how it seems to me, really. Like, I mean, okay, let's say even if I do get one, I'm still gonna be careful with my spending and whatnot. Like, that's why I don't even go out to Albuquerque. Just go freaking, you know, taste chicken, whatever. Like I just still do my, you know. And if I do meet a pretty girl, yeah, whatever. Like I'll talk to her and stuff, and we hit it off cool. But like I'm not gonna go out of my way every single weekend because that's just like spending gas going all the way over there. It's different when you live in the city. Like, oh, she's 30 miles. Okay, that's understandable. But not here every day. Like once, twice a week. Okay, but Albuquerque's like 60 miles away, and that's like just think about the drive back.
Yeah.
But I am thinking about moving near the city. I don't want to be in the city.
Yeah, you're still going to be in the countryside, I'd imagine. So
Possibly, like I don't want to stay in my state for a while, but like I will come back. But if I find a state that I love more, okay, I'm staying there. But I mean, yeah, okay. I think more than likely I will come back to Mexico if I do go live out of state for a while. But if I find a state that I love so much for a place, I'm gonna stay there for like maybe 10 years, 5 years, and then go try another place because there's more to the world than just state and country.
there's more to life than just what?
There's more to this world than just the state you live in and your country.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure people that don't want to go to the country, yeah, that's different. They just want to travel America. I want to travel America and travel the world. But that's gonna take a while because the whole world situation getting tricked by that thing. 'Cause I don't want to say the name.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, speaking of which, isn't that required for like NFL players or not really?
You mean to get vaccinated?
Yeah, pretty much.
I don't know if it's. I think it might be mandatory, but I'm not sure on that. I know that a few players that we had to go on the COVID list because actually one of them definitely wasn't vaccinated. It was Neil. That's why he missed a couple of games because of that.
Oh, so it's like there's like rules on it.
Yeah.
More restrictions on it just because of not getting it.
Uh,
I mean, yeah, that's dumb, but bullshit. 19. Don't get me wrong, it exists. My former roommate caught it actually, and he's like, "Yeah, I can't taste nothing." So it's not fake, but it's like you will get sick off of it, but it's blown way out of proportion. Let's just say, I'm gonna leave it at that.
that's fair enough. So it's all good.
So I don't want to be, or I don't want you stick down for fake news. Maybe more, but not planned.
I couldn't
But,
understand the last. What was the last part you said?
I said these chicken fajitas, they're probably not as I wanted them, but at least they're not bland. But A1 sauce, but that.
Yeah. I'm sure the A1 sauce helps reduce the blandness. I'm sure you don't. I'm surprised you don't add any of these. I thought you would add some spices, like maybe not pepper, but like some garlic or some kind of spicy seasoning. Some Tonys will help too.
Oh, I never heard of those, but
Or maybe or maybe the slap your mamas if they have that around. It's some kind of real seasoning similar to Tony's.
slap your mama.
Yeah.
This shit's so good, it'll make you slap your mama.
You slap your mama big time.
Okay, so there's lemon pepper. There's lemon pepper, great value. Like I used a little bit, because last time I made fajitas, they were way too salty. That's why I made them less salty. But then there's meat tenderizer, which it's pretty good flavoring for chicken, and then garlic salt.
Yeah.
I should have put like a little bit more garlic salt, and then it would have been just fine.
Oh.
But what I need to start doing is making beans. But let's be honest, beans make you gas.
Well, yeah, it is what it is.
Well, they're pretty good. They're a pretty good source of fiber and protein.
What was a good source of fiber? Beans, you said?
Yeah.
Of course, black beans are good. Kidney beans, I know, are probably the healthiest thing. I definitely, you definitely mentioned you put in chili, and I can understand that. It's really good in chili.
I've never made or cooked kidney, but I get the feeling they're good. Black beans, those are. I remember having that probably like once or twice. Cubans and South Americans typically use it, and it's good. I like them. I love black beans. That's probably.
That's where it's at. I was looking to see if someone replied back, but it was just something to my Gmail. Something about Credit Karma. Then my score. Last I know it was somewhere in the 800s, but I haven't checked on it since then. So
Probably the best site to check credit.
couldn't understand you. What?
Credit Karma, probably the best site to check your credit without because if you check your credit anywhere else, it'll by 2 points.
I guess it does. I'm not sure.
That's what people told me. Like you literally use credit score by checking it. Unless you go to certain websites that don't doc credit score. Speaking of credit, I need to get started on that stuff though.
You mean have a credit card and stuff like that?
I've never had a credit card.
Yeah.
And I know other people, they're like, stressing, like, I can't pay my credit cards off. You know, I'm in financial trouble. It's like, maybe you shouldn't spend your money.
Yeah,
and because I know,
maybe you shouldn't overspend on something you knew you couldn't afford, right?
Yeah. Like, it's all about being smart with your money. People are like, I got money trouble. Yeah, I know they're making money. It's like, then don't be an idiot with your spending. Don't spend more than what you make, because otherwise you're literally just screwing yourself, setting yourself up for failure.
Yeah, exactly. I know my brother has a shitty credit score rating, but and what were you about to say?
I was gonna say that's what I should have told my friend. Setting yourself up for failure by how you're spending. That's actually what a few of my friends are doing. They're kind of setting themselves up for failure. like like yo, I just spent like I don't really save a lot of money. I just spend what I get. Like, well, no, you need to save some money on the side. Save as much as you can because like whenever you're doing bad and you're not making enough money because certain people less work, that shit happens, you know.
Yeah.
Or whenever your car breaks down, it costs a lot of. Or whenever a freaking part of your house just deteriorates, or your freaking pipe bursts, or you get in the hospital, like you're gonna need to cough up that cash. Like it sucks, but that's how it goes.
Yeah. Be jamming.
Life is hard to maintain itself already. Like why make it harder on itself? I don't know, but like I've been thinking about staying with my job for 6 months to a year. Then I'll go like try to be an electrician. And I can get like free, and I can get paid while getting like if you go to your co-op, just ask for an application and go start training so you can work for them. You can be a lineman.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's see. I'm trying to remember. You don't work on Sundays, right?
Yeah, I don't work on Sundays. Just Monday through Friday, and I'm gonna have to pick up my car Thursday afternoon right after work, and I'm gonna
Yeah, because you have to pick up your car because was it just one axle or two axles?
it's the CB axle, so I think it's just one.
So
I think it's probably my back one because that's where I got high centered, and you know it was a stupid, unfortunate predicament that I put myself in, but I'm paying for it, and I learned a hard lesson. Don't back up like an idiot.
right. You're still young. You can figure stuff out as you grow up. So yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. I almost never drive, so I had to make a mistake to learn. As much as it sucks that it costs money, over $100, and that money isn't really easy to just make, even though I do show up to work every day. It's like that $100 could have gone to some like a few video games that I really love so much, but I kind of screwed that up myself. But that could have went to Bill.
Yep.
But oh well. With each damage to my car, I'm learning about parts.
Yep. And how much? So I guess you took it to a mechanic. How much is he charging you for all this?
He's gonna charge me probably $120. He said like 120 to 140. They're not that expensive.
Yeah,
like,
I guess because you got an aftermarket one.
Yeah, and like I'm plus like my car's not my car parts aren't that expensive. It's Nissan, you know.
Right.
And like Nissan Altima car parts, they're not like super good, but they're reliable. They last a good while and they're not expensive. I know Honda Civics aren't the best cars, but like I know that if you like really focus on taking care of everything, then you'll have a good running solid car, you know?
Right. And what's up, Andrew? What's going on, my man? That's right. Go Cowboys.
What's up, Andrew? Fuck the rest.
Fuck the rest in the division. And as Marsh said it best, and fuck the fucking Giants. And if Billy Boop is still in here, fuck the mighty Dolphins, mighty Miami, my ass. You're 1-3. Talk some more bullshit elsewhere, you fucking worthless troll. Or dumb troll is what you are. Sometimes I know trolling can be fun, but sometimes when you get repetitive over and over and over again, it becomes just exceedingly stupid, and you gotta admit it wears itself out. Wouldn't you agree, Sam?
I mean, yeah. I don't know. I just let it be. But yeah, then again, something not the repetitive bullcrap. I've been repetitive in my life. People don't like it, so I say I'd rather learn rather on doing the same thing.
Right on.
And it's not even.
So hopefully, since Jaylon is gone, hopefully that means we'll get Jabril Cox in the field. We got to have that Cox in the field for sure. I sometimes make a little sarcastic remarks about an MCF stream where I said some of the opposing players would be scared because Jabril is going to show us Cox in the field.
Is his last name Cox?
Well, it's spelled COX, so I make that's why I say the word Cox.
Okay, like that's why I was a little confused, but I was maybe his last.
Yeah, because Cox and you see where I'm going. I'm sure that Bobby Billy is definitely loves those filthy cocks as well. He probably got scared by Jabril. So what time you start at work? Was it what, 7 or 8:30 or whatever?
It's okay. I'm supposed to be there by 7, and so I wake up at 6:30, and I get ready. I brush my teeth. I make sure I bring water if I know there is gonna be water tomorrow, the next day. What else? Oh yeah, I make sure I got my jacket on. Make sure I just take off on the same road I do. Takes me like 7 minutes to drive over there. And I make it there either at 7, a little after 7, or like 15 minutes before 7. But I'm gonna try to make it at 6:30. My car's out, so literally my boss picked me up, and funny enough, my boss, which used to not be my boss, he is now because one of the managers left. So I've known this guy for years ever since I moved to town.
Yeah. Don't go anywhere, Sam. All right, folks. Since it seems like no one else wants to talk Cowboys football, I'm going to go ahead and end the stream. Thanks for the people that chimed in. Thanks for stopping by. And just as always, go Cowboys. Too bad about Jaylon. That's right. Too bad about Jaylon, but life goes on. I think we got better on the defensive side, and we don't have any more liabilities on the field. But anyways, take care. Y'all have a good night, and we'll be seeing you later. Bye-bye.